Hi, my name is James Akua, and in today's video, I'll be introducing you to blockchain. We'll be talking about what blockchain is and how it is commonly used today in 2022. So, from the above picture here, we'll see that block 1 is chained to block 2, and block 2 to block 3, and so on. So, putting it in simple terms, blockchain can be said to be a digital chain of blocks. But one may ask, what do these blocks mean or signify? These blocks are blocks of encrypted information. Let's see what my next slide has to say about blockchain. Blockchain is a database, or can also be referred to as a ledger, that maintains a continuously growing list of data records that take the form of transactions. So it's a spreadsheet like Excel. Well, in a way, yes, you could say it's a spreadsheet like Excel, or it has special qualities that make it better than Excel. What are the features that make blockchain so special? The distributed or decentralized nature of the network requires nodes to reach a consensus, which allows transactions to occur securely between unknown parties. Entries in the ledger cannot be altered or reversed, even by the creators of the network or the nodes that operate the network. This makes it very secure. I know you'll be asking, what are nodes? Okay, so a node in the context of blockchain is a system that validates transactions on a blockchain network. Nodes are the computers that run the blockchain software for the blockchain network, participating in the execution of the consensus protocol of the network. Okay, so you were saying what is consensus protocol and all that. Consensus protocol is an agreement between the nodes that a transaction has been made. Okay, so we have different types of nodes. We have the light nodes, the full nodes or complete nodes, the super nodes or the master nodes. Light nodes are the smallest types of nodes on the blockchain networks. Usually they are small devices like mobile phones that participate in cloud mining for a full node. They never download the whole blockchain. They download just a part of the chain, most often the last block. They rely on the complete node to operate. These nodes can be online or offline. Okay, so what I'm trying to say here is that light nodes are really non-nodes. Okay, so most networks have full nodes and complete nodes, and these nodes are being rewarded an incentive for operating the network and maintaining the network. So the light nodes are nodes that are sort of like employed by the full nodes or the complete nodes to join computational power and are being rewarded by the complete nodes. So a complete node downloads a complete copy of the chain of blocks and checks the new transactions that arise based on the consensus protocol used by that particular blockchain network. These nodes can be online or offline. Talking about consensus protocols, the earliest blockchains, such as the Bitcoin Core blockchain, use the proof of work consensus protocol. Proof of work relies on computational power. The fastest computer wins. It's about how fast your computer can complete transactions. This is why you see full nodes partnering up with light nodes and sharing rewards. Proof of work is why you hear of things like Bitcoin mining farms, people combining CPUs and GPUs to get higher computational power to complete more transactions, hence the name proof of work. Not all blockchain networks use the same consensus protocol. Some use proof of work or proof of stake algorithm. And there's also the new mind-blowing concept of proof of history, which we will talk about in another video. The supernodes or the master nodes are unique characteristics of some current blockchains. Master nodes are usually much more equipped than normal nodes. In addition to validating, saving, and transmitting transactions, sometimes master nodes also facilitate other events in the chain of blocks depending on their nature, such as voting events, execution of protocol operations, and compliance with the laws of the blockchain. So what we need to know, or what we need to note, is that full nodes are on traditional blockchains. Full nodes and complete nodes have full access and can validate and complete transactions on the network. Well, full nodes on a proof of work network needs lots of computational power to complete transactions before other nodes. So some of these nodes employ light nodes and combine computational power to gain speed over other nodes. And supernodes or master nodes do not exist in typical blockchains. They exist in special blockchains, hybrid blockchains, which we'll talk about in the next slide. Types of blockchains. We have public blockchains, private blockchains, and hybrid blockchains. The public blockchain has absolutely no access restrictions. Anyone with an internet connection can send transactions to it as well as become a validator or node. Usually, such networks offer economic incentives for those who secure and operate them. Blockchains utilize proof of work or proof of stake algorithm in most cases. Some of the most popular blockchains in the world today are public blockchains, such as the Bitcoin blockchain and the Ethereum blockchain. Private blockchains, on the other hand, participant and validator access is restricted. You cannot just access it unless invited by the network administrators to become a node. And in most cases, these network administrators are normally the master nodes of the network. Private blockchains can be used for such things as attendance registers. Um, Hybrid blockchain. These types of blockchains are a mixture of both public and private blockchain. Uses of blockchain. Cryptocurrencies were the first popular use of blockchain. It was first used for the cryptocurrency Bitcoin. Today it has been used for so many cryptocurrencies, and it's also used for decentralized financing. Lenders can use blockchain to execute collateralized loans through smart contracts. Smart contracts built on the blockchain allow certain events to automatically trigger themselves. Events such as service repayments, full repayments, loan repayments. But we won't talk much about DeFi in this video. Blockchain is also used for gaming and NFTs. NFTs, which are non-fungible tokens. We have fungible tokens and non-fungible tokens. We won't talk much about that too. But non-fungible tokens are commonly thought of as ways to own rights to digital art, since blockchain prevents data from existing in two places. Putting an NFT on the blockchain guarantees that only a single copy of a piece of digital art exists. So it's like investing in physical art but without the drawbacks of storage or it getting damaged. NFTs can have varied applications, and ultimately they are a way to convey ownership of anything that can be represented by data. Could be a title deed to a house, or even an event ticket could be an NFT. Yeah. So blockchain is also used for voting, and most governments are already using electronic voting systems And these electronic voting systems are far more secure on the blockchain network. Using smart contracts on the blockchain can provide greater transparency for customers and insurance providers. Recording all claims on a blockchain would keep customers from making duplicate claims for the same event. Using blockchain technology to track items as they move through a logistic or supply chain network can provide several advantages. First of all, it provides greater ease of communication between partners since data is available on a secure public ledger. Secondly, provides greater security and data integrity since the data on the blockchain can't be altered. That means logistics and supply chain partners can work together more easily with greater trust that the data they are provided with is accurate and up to date. Lastly, many companies have popped up over the past few years offering decentralized cryptocurrency exchanges. Using blockchain for exchanges allows for faster and less expensive transactions. Also, a decentralized exchange doesn't require investors to deposit their assets with the centralized authority, which means they maintain greater control and security over their assets. Blockchain technology has been around for over a decade now, and businesses are still exploring new ways to apply the technology to support their operations. With the growing amount of digital data used in our lives today, there is a growing need for data security, access, and transparency, and integrity that blockchain can provide. If you want to build your own blockchain, you need to hire a blockchain developer to build the blockchain for you. If you're interested in building it yourself, then you're going to need to learn cryptography. And a cryptographer is someone who writes the encryption code used for data security. If you look at if you've ever sent crypto before, ever sent Bitcoin, you see the public address and private keys are long strings of numbers and letters. And that is cryptography was used to do that. So I just had to bring this in so that you understand why you have such long codes for public keys and private keys. The codes are long like that because it's encrypted and it's very secure, and it's done by a cryptographer in a way that you can't just easily crack it. Okay, so that's it for this video introduction to blockchain. If you found this information useful, please like, subscribe, and share.